So I just heard that Kevin, free from it all, has a potential lawsuit now against John Wick Snippin. And so I was just watching his video, Kevin, free from it all, and he was saying that during one of John's live streams, he used something of a copyright material that Kevin, free from it all, owned. John used it on his live stream. And if that's the case, John's in the wrong because you cannot use copyrighted material without the direct permission of the copyright owner. But then Kevin Free from it all was going forward saying, if I hear that you're talking trash or stuff like that, I'll sue you for that as well. That's where I kind of like, I'm like this. There's a lot of things that are involved. Look, we live in a free country. We have the right of freedom of speech, especially comedians. I mean, comedians make jokes at the president of the United States. They make jokes at people in power. And it's very, very difficult to sue someone over that. You know what I mean? Like, who's that guy? Bill Mayer. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Mayer, whatever. But I remember he made that joke on Donald Trump. Remember, before Donald Trump was the president, saying that he was a spawn of an orangutan or something, because there was this monkey that had like hair that looked exactly like Donald Trump. So he claimed, again, this is not me. I just want to be perfectly clear. This was Bill Mayer, that Donald Trump, his mother, which is terrible to say. I mean, I know it's a joke, but that was really, his poor mother, that passed away. It's what was it? I think it's Mary Trump, and he was saying that she, had intercourse with an orangutan and produced Donald Trump. So that, then he said something like that he was willing to make a bet or something. Like, the whole thing was crazy. That if Donald Trump could produce, I don't know, I think it was his birth certificate that shows who his true parents were, that something like he would donate $5 million to a charity or something. The comedian, again, Bill Mayer. And Donald Trump did produce his birth certificate and was asking him to go forward and donate $5 million. I think it got thrown out of court. I gotta say, for a second there, I thought that Donald Trump was going to win, because he had him on the record actually saying that if he produces his birth certificate. Now, of course, he was doing all of this as a joke to when Donald Trump asked former President Barack Obama to produce his birth certificate. So he was kind of just getting back at Donald Trump and all this stuff. But the thing is, Donald Trump actually did produce his birth certificate. So I actually thought for a second that Donald Trump had a legitimate lawsuit, because I'm saying, listen, he called out what he said, but I think it got thrown out in court. So my point is, when you're trying to sue someone over slander, I mean, it's really, really difficult. It's really difficult. You have to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that that person had very bad intentions and was intentionally trying to hurt you with your comment, was intentionally trying to cost you your reputation, financial losses, and things of that nature. And if you can't prove that because it's a joke, that's difficult. But as far as copyright infringement, no, that's pretty easy. If someone is using your copyrighted protected material without your permission, that's a direct violation. So we'll see what happens with that. I know that Johnwicksnipin replied. I think he might have got a copyright strike. I dealt with that before myself, with certain things that on my YouTube channel, when I was using certain music, I was able to get away with it because I switched my channel to what's called a third-party user, meaning that I let YouTube know that it's my intention that I want to cover certain music. Like, I want to perform other people's copyrighted music, but it'll just be my cover of it. And that's, if you're doing a cover, that's fine. You see what I'm trying to say? But you just have to inform YouTube that that's the case. This is, you're doing a cover. And as long as you set your settings to that, and you let YouTube, because at first I didn't know that either. But as long as you let YouTube know that it's your cover, you're okay. But if you're not letting YouTube know anything, so I'm trying to say, and you're not getting the permission of the copyright holder and you're using copyrighted material, that's copyright infringement. That could not only lead to a strike, but it could lead to a lawsuit. We'll see what happens.